From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau will meet with King Charles before leaving London for Ottawa. Trudeau is slated to raise matters of importance with Charles, such as Canada's sovereignty and independence. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer refused to comment on Donald Trump's annexation talks about Canada. Business groups across Canada are holding their breath to see if U.S. President Donald Trump will put forward his damaging tariffs or pause the threat once again. Trump's executive order would see 25% tariffs on Canadian products and would see lower 10% levies on energy starting tomorrow. U.S. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick says the tariffs will go into effect against Canada and Mexico, but the levels remain to be seen. World leaders gathered for a security summit, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky was in attendance. The urgency was heightened after Zelensky's visit with U.S. President Donald Trump ended with Trump descending into an open argument against him.
The British Prime Minister saying Europe must do the heavy lifting when it comes to securing peace in Ukraine and providing military aid. Secretary of State Marco Rubio accuses Zelensky of derailing peace talks.
I hope this could all be reset. I hope he comes to the realization that we're actually trying to help his country here.
The Trump administration, after Friday's confrontation, accused Zelensky of trying to prolong the war and being ungrateful for U.S. support. But Democrats claim President Trump and Vice President Vance played into Vladimir Putin's hands. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
Crews in North and South Carolina were battling wildfires amid dry conditions and gusty winds as residents were forced to evacuate in some areas. Reporter Andrew Dimbert has an update on how the flames are being fought.
Firefighters battling at least 175 wildfires across South and North Carolina, prompting evacuation orders in both states. One of the biggest fires threatening communities near Myrtle Beach. South Carolina National Guard deploying 2 Black Hawk helicopters to help fight the flames.
After doubling in size over the weekend, the fire near Myrtle Beach was near 30% contained overnight, allowing some residents to return home. At the 97th Academy Awards, Anora, a movie about a sex worker who marries the son of a Russian oligarch, was named Best Picture and won Best Director, Best Actress, Best Original Screenplay, and Best Editing. Backstage director Sean Baker says he's been trying to change people's perceptions of sex work through his movies.
I guess through my work, through hopefully humanizing my characters that are usually seen as perhaps caricatures in most film and television.
Vancouver producer Samantha Kwan was part of the team that put together Anora and says that while it accepted Best Picture award, it's an incredible and impossible journey to have been a part of. This is the Canadian Press. In sports, JT Miller and Artemi Panarin each had a goal and an assist, and netminder Jonathan Quick made 35 saves as the New York Rangers beat the Nashville Predators 4-0 in NHL action. The Rangers won 3 of the past 4 games and moved into a tie with the Detroit Red Wings for second wildcard playoff berth in the Eastern Conference. Mark Stone and Noah Hannafin scored power play goals. Jack Eichel had 2 assists, and Adden Hill of Comics BC made 25 saves, and the Vegas Golden Knights blanked the visiting New Jersey Devils 2-0 in NHL action. The Knights have now won 5 of the last 6 games and lead the Pacific Division 4 points above the Edmonton Oilers. Luka Doncic had 29 points and 9 assists, while LeBron James had 17 points, and the LA Lakers won their 6th straight game, edging out the visiting Los Angeles Clippers 108-102 in NBA action. From the Canadian Press, I'm John Kennedy.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.